Last night, shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake.
Oh, you back on the shake and bake?
Yeah, shake and bake.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
there we go.
You got you won that one. You got it. You got it. But you know the Raiders are a bad team, right?
Let's talk about that.
Okay. Let's talk about it. Let's
Skip,
talk about
I was thinking about you last night.
I wasn't thinking about him last night.
I think he was.
Guys, after only 3 offensive plays for the Rams last night, yes, Baker Mayfield put into the game. He led the Rams to a 16-3 fourth quarter comeback win, despite being home underdogs against the Raiders. Baker's game-winning drive was 98 yards with no timeouts, ending with a 23-yard touchdown strike to Van Jefferson, who, after the game, had some high praise for his new quarterback. Take a listen.
I mean, just Baker Mayfield. That's all you can say. I mean, he's been here before, and then for him to get here and just do what he just did, man, it just shows how determined he is and what kind of guy he is, man, and I'm glad he's here. He just came in and worked hard. You know, like I said, he's only been here for a day. But for him to come in and do what he just did, man, it just shows how determined that guy is and what type of player he is. He's tough, you know, and I'm just glad he's here, man. It was just a great drive by him. He's just confident, you know. He was important. It was important to him, you know. He came here and just worked and, you know, studied from Matt and John and those guys, and, you know, he took it to heart. So when he came in, we knew he's going to execute.
Talk about making an impression, huh?
Yep.
Shannon, on a scale of 1 to 10, how impressive to you was Baker?
I gave him a 5.
A 5?
Let me tell you why I gave him a 5.
Did you see this? I got to get a new TV,
Yeah.
I guess.
I saw a guy get up off his couch and coach a team to a victory against this very team. He was on his couch, propped up, feet propped up. Did you not remember that?
No, I don't.
The Indianapolis coach, Jeff Saturday, never coached at college, never coached at the NFL, got up off of his couch and coached his team to beat this team. Do you remember that?
Are we talking about the same Raiders who just won 3 straight?
Hold on.
Oh, interesting.
Did Jeff Saturday get off his couch and coach the
Then that completely disqualifies what
I gave
Baker
him a 5.
Mayfield did.
I just gave him a 5.
A 5?
She said, Shannon, what grade did you give him? If you want to give him a 10 or 12, 15, I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that. The Raiders are the 4th team to lose 4 games in a season while leading by 13 points at the half. Is that good, Skip? Okay, I didn't think so. I just want to go to the video and show you a compilation of how bad teams that do dumb things end up losing a ball game they should have won. Let's take Derek Carr. Derek Carr since 2014, that's his 14th career red zone interception. Most in the NFL since he entered. Look at this, Skip. What is that? I just want to know, I just want to know why he threw it.
Well, he got hit as he was throwing.
Skip, just take the sack.
Okay.
Just take the sack. You're in field goal range. He was 2 of 7 for 11 yards in the second half. Again, that was his 14th career red zone interception, tied for most in the NFL since 2014. That's when he entered. Can we get to the next compilation? Now, Cleveland Farrell was the 3rd overall draft pick in 2019. He has 9 career sacks in 4 years. He's never, ever blocked a punt in his NFL career. And on 4th and 3, all of a sudden, he's going to be a hero. He has 9 sacks in 4 years. What did he do, Skip?
Yep.
Everybody knows I've been on special teams, got my career started for the first 3 years of my career. On 4th and 5 or less, they're going to hard count you. What does Cleveland Farrell do? Jump outside. He wants to be a hero. No, end up you being a GOAT. They keep the drive alive, go down and score. Skip, on 3rd and 1, they had 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1. The Raiders get what? 0 yards, end up having to punt. Come on. Yep, we saw that. Unsportsmanlike conduct. You get the sack. You get a sack. Tillery, Skip,
He didn't get the sack, but then he knocked the ball out of Baker.
Tell me why. Because dumb players do dumb things. Skip, I played against the Raiders. I was in that same division. And every coach I've had, from Dan Reeves to Wade Phillips to Mike Shanahan to Brian Billick, hey, don't mess it up. They'll do something dumb. They'll do right on cue. Boop, boop. There's a reason why year after year they're top 5 in penalty. So with that being said, and then on the last play of the game, you don't have very good cover guys in the secondary anyway. I want to know what possessed them to play man coverage, and then you instruct the DB, hey, jump inside, and give him a free release up the rail. The old saying my grandma used to say all the time, boy, open the door, flies come in your house. Well, if you open the door and let a guy get a free release, that's what you're going to get right there, what Van Jefferson just did to him. Skip, that's a 98-yard drive. Give them credit. The big play to Skronik. There's a lot of things that has to go right. Has to go wrong for the team that has the lead. and Baker did what he did. But Skip, when you did, and we saw this the other night against Tampa and the Saints. You do enough dumb things when you should put a team away, it'll come back to bite you. And that's what happened with the Raiders. The offside penalties, the man coverage. What did Baker say? I read the thing this morning. Baker said, I was shocked. On the 15-yard line, you gonna play man coverage, press man? You play press man, and you don't touch nobody. You don't touch a soul. Either one or two things. If you're up there in press coverage, put your hands on him or back off. But you can't be up there and open the door and just let the guy get a free release. And that's what happened. So with that, hey, Josh McDaniels said that's a hard lesson to learn. I like to learn my lessons in victories. I'm not really trying to learn a lesson in defeat because now I go back and show, you see right here, this is what got us beat. Cleveland, we got to stay on side on 4th and 5. We got to do this. Tillery, why would you knock the ball out the guy's hands? I just want to know, why would you do that? Coach probably explains why the Chargers said, you know what, for a first-round pick, yeah, we've seen enough. I gave him a 5, and I ain't moving.
You sound like a sore loser to me.
I'm a sore winner.
Well,
I
lost.
You know what? You're right. I am a sore loser because I should have known better than mess with those no good, sorry for nothing Raiders.
It is my turn. For weeks on this show, for months on this show, you have been ridiculing me and pushing me and goading me and demanding that I finally admit I was wrong about Baker Mayfield. You have called him Faker Mayfield. You have called him absolute take out the trash. You have called him just a guy.
Just a guy.
And last night he showed once again to me that he's that guy, because what that guy did last night was all-time miraculous. What that guy did, flying into LAX, the airport out here in Southern California, just 48 hours before he was thrust into playing for a team that had lost 6 straight games, up against a team that had won 3 straight games on Thursday night football, with completely new terminology written all over in tiny fine print all over his wristband, and have to play for a team that is hopeless and hapless, with an offensive line that is an absolute wreck, that was graded by Pro Football Focus the 2nd worst line going into last night's game in the National Football League. Not throwing to Cooper Kupp, throwing to Ben Skoranek? Really? Not throwing to Allen Robinson, your big offseason acquisition. Wait, throwing to Tutu Atwell, and in the end to Van Jefferson. Seriously? Really? Did Aaron Donald play? No, Aaron Donald did not play last night. Did Jalen Ramsey play? I think he did, but I'm not even sure about that, because the only times I saw his name called was when he was getting beaten by Devontae Adams. That's what Baker was up against. As you well know, coming into a whole new system, and a very complex system by the boy genius who is Sean McVay, it is like learning a foreign language on the fly, and he's screaming plays in your ear, and you're trying to process what's the formation, what's the motion, what's the protection. The protections are really difficult.
All he has to do is just call the play, and everything else take care of itself. And then he tells him to throw it to this guy, throw it to that guy.
Does he on the fly as the ball snapped? Throw it to X.
No.
Really?
He's telling, if you get this coverage, go here. If you get that coverage, go there.
Okay, it's happening so fast and so furiously. And you've got Max Crosby and Chandler Jones bearing down on you, tormenting you, scratching at you, clawing at you, and knocking you on your tail every other play. And you're about 6 feet 1 inches tall, and to have to stand up and throw through those two coming at you every play, because they were unblockable last night, and sometimes just completely unblocked. It was a miracle what he pulled off. So let's start with what he did on the first play of the game, his snap, because Walford obviously started, which I thought was a sweet move by Sean McVay. Let's not throw Baker right into this dumpster fire just yet. Let's let Walford go in and try to calm everything down. We'll just run the ball with Walford, and then we'll put Baker in on our second offensive possession. And if we could see what happened on his first play, which became his first throw of the game, this is 2:17 left in the first quarter. Baker goes right back and he threw it right to Van Jefferson for 21 yards. And I said, he's off to the races. That's the Baker I often saw in Cleveland when he was on a roll, as he was when he was a rookie, when he finished second in Rookie of the Year voting, and also in 2020 when he led them to an 11-5 record and their first playoff win since 1994. That's the Baker that I said has proven me right, because he has proven again and again and again for long stretches that he can play at a high level in this league. He's not everybody's cup of Gatorade. He's an acquired taste. He is not your taste. He's not a lot of people's taste. But he can flat out play in this league, especially if he winds up with somebody who is his